Shalom Akim. First off, I'm going to start by saying all praise goes to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'Shem Chakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone. And salutations to the Akim out there pushing this word in all sincerity and honesty. And for the Korah Allah and through the Spirit, I'm going to get into a lesson based on the hot topic right now. This dude, this guy named James, the subway, terrorist attack. All right, the shooting. Okay. Frank R. James. New video obtaining by News 4 Wednesday shows a man law enforcement believes to be suspected. Brooklyn subway shooter Frank R. James entering the transit system in Brooklyn about 2 hours before Tuesday's rush hour attack that left 10 people shot. This whole thing might be a setup to come at the men of the Lord. Okay, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, but mainly the elect. Because the Lord's only dealing with a small number at this time. Pardon me, I'm a little under the weather. It's gonna be a short lesson. Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity, that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in their power. It is in the power of their hand. And that's going into the wicked, all right, Esau. And it says what? They practice it because the power is in their hand. Okay, and who gave them that power? The Most High did. Okay, Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah, the Most High and the Son. Destruction to them that devise iniquity and work evils upon their beds. Okay, so they plan these things, devise iniquity and work evil. What happened in the subway in Brooklyn, that was an evil thing. And it was planned out, I want to say, because you can't underestimate Esau. You can't, some people will hear you talk about Esau making moves or the elites is making moves, and they'll call you paranoid. They'll call you, what's the other word? Conspiracy theorists and whatnot, until things actually happen. Okay? But we know these things to be true because we know the MO of this so-called white man, and it's given to us through Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah. Okay? Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evils upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hands. And what ultimately do they want to bring in? The New World Order. All right? The New World Order and the destruction of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, mainly targeting the elect. So this whole thing, this dude James, Frank James, he could be an agent for all we know. And we're not going to put it past Esau. Matter of fact, we encourage Esau to do what it is he got to do. And I'm getting to that right after this. This is Psalm 64. And I'll start at 2. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. Okay, now insurrection. Real quick, let me just Google that. I'm just gonna Google it. A violent uprising against an authority or government. The insurrection was savagely put down. Okay. Now let me go back. It says, hide me from the secret council of the wicked, which they do this thing in secret, man. You know, the whole thing with Will Smith getting smacked, all right, the whole thing, playoffs, all right, all these entertainments, all right, all these things are basically distractions. You know, like in Rome, when when you had Hannibal attacking the Romans, the Rome whole games. You know, they'll have those gladiators go in the arena, and it'll be entertaining, and it'll also be a distraction from the real matters at hand. All right, so this is basically Rome all over again. From the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, because the workers of iniquity basically they're gonna come against the men of the Lord, man. And it's that time is also known as the time of Jacob's trouble. Not to mention around this thing, this shooting, because really this shooting is something an Edomite would do, or so-called white men, like them college shootings. That's like Esau does. They get a gun, they go into college, and they shoot it up, and then they say they heard voices in their ears. It's not really that's the thing that Jake would do, you know. But the Spirit told me that they was gonna have this. They was gonna say a Jake did this, all right, or a dark skinned male, okay, and they're gonna bring the attention onto Jake, and that's Esau, and his secret council. All right, so Laki, I'm under the weather. It says, who went their tongue like a sword, and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. And what you hear on the media, or what you see, they control the narrative, you know. So that's them wetting their tongue. Also, their laws, their registrations, decrees, okay, their acts. It's all against who? Jake, mainly. It says that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Okay, the perfect, the blameless. Who the perfect? That the perfect is going into the elect of Israel. It says that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. Yeah, they don't fear the Lord. You know, ain't nothing new to Esau to try to destroy Jacob, man. All right, but the perfect is dealing with the elect. You know, that's dealing with the elect. So they might have to come at these hate groups. You know, they said that Franklin James, whatever the hell the dude's name was, the agent. They said he gave out hate speeches. You know, and he also all about violence and things like that. It says they encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? Yeah, them snares, those traps. Okay, they're laying snares and traps because they're getting ready to push for that new world order, you know? And they need they basically need Jake out the picture. All right. And not to mention, they just had the MOTB talking about you could buy with it now, you know. So now you see this man's, you know, he's starting to make his move, and that's the beautiful thing. All right. That's a beautiful thing, because it has to happen. This last scripture. It says, it says, Salakia, I basically I'm trying to get the book of Job. It's Job 20 and 23. When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of wrath upon him. He shall rain it upon him while he is eating. And that's Esau, about to fill your belly, meaning you about to indulge in you about to indulge in accomplishing your new world order. All right, bringing out the RFID microchip, correct? Okay, the MOTHB, the MOTB. Okay, the MOTB, and bringing a new world order. Okay, Lord said once you do that, and you try to destroy the men of the Lord, all right, your martial law and whatnot, the Lord said when you're about to fill your belly, that's when the Lord's gonna bring everything upon you. So you're gonna achieve your goal for a very short period of time. Okay. So what you're doing, you have to do. And we see you moving. Okay. The elect at least sees you moving. And also his angels see you moving too. But with that, I would say all praise goes to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, Bashim Hakwadash, double honors to the apostles, Ezra Millstone, the Lord will discuss edified. Shalom.